get more camera angles and everything else going, so y'all people can see more things, and make the production a little bit better.
Yeah, we just kicking it off, but we gonna make it real live.
I mean, the camera thing, I really wasn't for. Like we talked about it, then I had to think about it like it will boost some of the views and everything else. So
and did it, man. And how many people now trying to run up here? I want to get on the mic.
I mean, that's what I wanted before, and that's a good thing, and I love it.
I mean, I
appreciate it, to be honest.
You always asked,
right?
And always asked.
I always ask, but what I tell you, I say I'm going to ask, but at the same time, people got to see. And what happened?
Well, I have visualized it anyway. See it in you got to see it right now. See it in your head, man. And man, okay, this can work. Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I built it for us. It wasn't just for me to make a profit and brand off of and all that shit. I built this shit for us, man. So it's only gonna get bigger. Me and Smokey D, next week we can go look at that office.
Yeah, yes, how that is.
So so it can get more and more bigger and better. So we're gonna go look at that next week. So it's only gonna get better, man. Like I say, shout out to all the different countries that listen. Shout out to all the different cities and states that listen. Shout out to everybody that view and watch on the Facebook Live. Shout out to everybody that respond, and I get the emails. People be saying certain little things. I even got offered to write on a magazine. I ain't tell you about that shit.
Oh, good shit, man.
Yeah, man. But I got to look more into it. Because, you can get all type of shit from people who trying to start up things, man. But I want to see what's to it.
I mean, check it out. See what it's all about. I mean,
I'm going to check it out.
You didn't know if it's a local magazine?
I got the email last week. I just been sitting on it. But I responded back like, okay, send me the details. They sent me over the details, and I don't know.
Well, you'll let us know how that handled and everything when you take care of that.
Yeah, but, it's only going to get better, and it's only going to get more. But
man, you mentioned all these different countries, man. I love to hear the feedback, especially what's going on and what we're talking about and how we got this platform.
Yeah.
Man, it dawned on me this weekend, especially hearing all these people mention about national anthem and a lot of stuff you've been saying for the past, and now it's coming to light.
I mean, I don't toot my own horn. It's like I pay attention to certain things, and it's like certain things you can see what's gonna happen before it happens. You get what I mean? Because of the way it's gonna be, because of the way it's building up, and you just put common sense together.
Right.
If you see, let's just say for example, and I hope this analogy is a little clear. Let's just say for example, you see a kid. He in the kitchen. He by the stove. And he's standing at that stove. And he constantly standing at that stove, and he do like this, put your hand, hey, don't do that. He feel the heat like, oh shit. He curious. Because he's never been burned. He don't understand where this heat coming from. And that's just the mind of a kid. You get what I'm saying? But by him being that curious, and by him being involved in by that stove, and you constantly telling him no, and you see it's gonna happen, what happens? Evidently, the kid burned himself, right?
Right.
And that's the way you look at situations. You just don't take what people tell you and think that's gonna be the gospel. You get what I'm saying? You take that as quality information, or you take it as information to build off of. You dig what I'm saying? But you go do your own research, and you go find your own motherfucking nuggets and everything else, and you put your ducks in a row, and that's the way you able to observe and not necessarily predict, but give like a valid opinion about things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
that makes sense. That's logical. Because you got people that shoot off in their head and they just shoot off and say stupid shit. And that's what's irritating to me.
But like you say, they don't think for themselves.
And why is that?
People might be scared that they might be not accepted if they speak out and talk about things that other people ain't talking about, that it's not trending or something like that, and they don't want to be the outcast. I'm starting to see that a lot, you know.
I remember this one time, Joe. I was in a barbershop, right? I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, right? And, you know, it's barbershop talk. You know, barbershop talk, you talk about fashion, you talk about girls, you talk about cars, you talk about money, you talk about entertainment, you talk about celebrities, you talk about who got this and who got that. You know, just talk, like you say, just trendy talk. And so, one of the guys in there, he mentioned like a Bugatti. Me personally, I'm gonna get to the story, but me personally, I don't know the price of a Bugatti. You know why I don't know the price of a Bugatti? Because I can't afford that motherfucker. Why the fuck am I looking for shit that I can't afford at this point in time right now? You dig what I'm saying?
No, maybe you get it later. I don't know.
I don't care to know the price of it right now. God damn it, this shit go on at the house, man. Motherfucking ceiling leaking out. I'm interested in the price of that, man, right about now, because that's some shit that can be affordable. You get what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm saying is just like with that power shit, that don't interest me right now. But anyway, we sitting in the barbershop, and they talking about the Bugatti. I'm like, so, damn, how much it cost? Like what? 200,000? They looked at me, man, what the fuck wrong with you? And I'm the outcast now because I don't know the price of a Bugatti.
Right. I mean,
maybe that's not my fucking interest.
And people can accept it. Oh, you at least seen it come down on Facebook. Somebody on your timeline told you how much it was. No, they didn't. Where you been? I've been doing other shit, you know.
Exactly, man. I've been moving and doing other shit, man. I mean, the price of a Bugatti ain't took out certain seconds and minutes of my life to go research, man.
Right.
And you know, and through that whole thing, it didn't blow me. It made me see like there's different mind levels of people out here. You get what I'm saying? That really helped me understand. Because if I were to mention something about some stock, let's just say mention about some $1 million stock, because that's what I'm like into now. I'm trying to get more and more into stock, so because that's what I'm trying to build. And if they weren't able to respond to me in stock, I could have did the same thing.
Of course, they've been talking shit though, because all of them don't know about it. So
exactly,
they don't know nothing about stock.
This Bugatti costs $1 million and something. Well, this stock just made $1 million and something.
Then you think you're making the shit up. Oh man, there ain't no such thing as stock.
Get what I'm saying though?
Right.
And that's the problem with mentality though. And it goes back to everything we've talking about, even with this kneeling shit. A lot of these people don't know why the fuck they kneeling. A lot of these people don't even know why the fuck Kaepernick kneeled.
And that's disappointing too. You just, oh yeah, he's Black Pride. I'm like, what did he do it for? Oh man, for Black Pride. There was more to that.
I mean, America alone has an identity problem. It has an identity problem.
I don't think it's got an identity problem. I think it's got, you want to be one way and show the world, but everybody knows your closet got them skeletons in it. And they act like they don't have any skeletons in their closet. And this goes back to, man, what? Well, I always like...
But ain't that the nature of people right now?
Some, but not all in this country. I mean, not in this country. All over the world, no. Some will tell you what they are. Dictators. Hey, I'm a dictator of my country. Yeah, this is what I do.
I respect people that blatantly come out. Like, I will not necessarily say I respect them, but I don't know what the right word to use for it.
It is respect because...
So let's just say, for example, if a racist just blatantly come out and say, I hate niggas. How can I be mad at you for being who you are and truly saying how you feel?
Malcolm said that. Martin said that. Martin Luther King always mentioned when he was in the South that they were blatant with it. They came in your face. When he came up north, especially to Chicago, they act like they weren't racist, but in reality they were. They wouldn't act like that in the public, but in the private, yeah, you can't come here, you're not welcome here. But down south, he said, man, they would blatantly tell you, hey, yeah, nigger, and we don't want you around here and stuff like that. So he knew what he was facing.
But we're going to go ahead and wrap up the show. Call it the day. Hope y'all enjoyed the podcast.
I know I did.
So, going to be back in y'all here next Wednesday. Blaq Hippie Radio Entertainment. Me and the homie Smokey D. Be back in y'all here in a minute.
Come on back.